to fight on the landing ground.
Thank you for joining us. You are listening to A Radio, and this is the Morning Moment. Please click on the follow button on Spreaker.com. Today's Morning Moment is a direct response to a recent situation. I have deep concern that this period of time into a government in office that people just don't know about the direct links that Trudeau has and continues to have with the open borders advocate George Soros. I was shocked yesterday when a local official who was running for re-election rang my door. We got talking about issues, as you do. This guy is ex-military and seemed to be quite worldly wise and explained a few things to me, which I really did appreciate. But when it came to national politics, quite frankly, I was shocked that someone who was clearly well educated was kept completely in the dark. Didn't know about Agenda 2030, didn't know much about the New World Order. His tie to that was explaining to me something about local planning and people being pushed into high-rises. So I explained to him in simple terms what Agenda 2030 was about. It is clear to me, and I hope it will become clearer and clearer in the days, weeks and months ahead, that we are in a fight for our very existence of our country called Canada, and Canada being a sovereign nation. There are very powerful forces at work, both inside and outside of this country, fighting to destroy our very existence. They want to turn us all into some sort of giant melting pot with no democratic say on our future. We cannot stand idly by and do nothing. Soros in particular, and many others, directly interfere with the decision-making and running of this country, and most Canadians either are unaware or, at worst, unconcerned. He and his groups, disguised as Obama-right organisers, are directly interfering with our political process and, in the simplest terms, persuading our political representatives to go in a direction that most Canadians don't want to go. And it's all being done quietly behind the scenes. I will have much more to follow on this in the days and weeks to come. But please go to my website, aradio.wordpress.com, and check it out, Agenda 2030, and do your own homework on George Soros, because he's no friend of Canada. You can find more at aradio.wordpress.com, where you can find links to us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Gab, and email. You can now find us on Spotify. Just go to the podcast section and type Canadian Politics with a Twist, and you'll find us. We are continuing to reach out to you, so please pass on the links. Please click on the follow button on Spreaker.com. You can listen to all my morning moments at Spreaker.com under A Radio, that's EHRADIO, A Radio, and please click on the like button. And you can find all my podcasts and morning moments at aradio.wordpress.com and click on the Morning Moments tab.